Hello student, this is Sandeep Chhabra. In this video we will be discussing about ISO, its quality standards, benefit of ISO and the requirement related to documentation. So starting with ISO, the International Organization of Standardization, it's a network of standard institute from all over the world. Its central office or headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. This institute develops and publishes international standards. This institute was established in 1947. From India, Bureau of Indian Standard is the member of ISO. Actually, ISO, this institute does not certify any organization directly. Rather, this certification works is done by registrar or certifying body. This certifying body is accredited by the ISO. In this figure, we can understand the ISO, which is composed of many international bodies like JSANZ, UCAS, ANAP, BIS from India. ISO accredits registrar or certifying body like DNV, BVQI, BSI, PFI, and the standard is ISO 17021 17021. And these registrar or certifying bodies certified different organization according to their work or involvement. Granting certification of ISO, it means that organization comply quality management system according to the provision given by the ISO 9001 or 9002, 9003 or 14000. So any certification from the ISO series means organization can be trusted. The quality of that organization, quality of product or quality of the services is at par with international standard. What are the steps to get certification? So, first, the organization seeking for ISO certification must adopt the quality management system laid by the respective ISO standard, whether it is 9001, 2, 3, 4 or 14001. We will be discussing in at later stage. Then the certification body or registrar hired by the organization audits the performance of the organization against the latest version of ISO. Actually, ISO 9001 is latest revised in 2015. Then this auditor passes the results to registrar, and the registrar issues ISO 9001 or 2 or 3 or 14001 certificate for a period of 3 years. After every 3 years, the recertification process is carried out in detail. Now we will be discussing about the benefits of getting ISO certification. The first one is customer satisfaction or customer focus. What do you mean? What do you understand by the customer focus? It means this is the company satisfy the need of the customer, it its this product or services are acceptable by the customer in terms of quality, in terms of punctuality, in terms of after sale service. The organization fulfills all the needs of the customer or market. Next is integration of internal policies. It means the organization streamline its process and procedure with the quality management system. Next is improved company image and reputation. Yes, if any company is certified by ISO standard, it means company is ranked among other companies around the world that follow the same quality standards. Next one is company culture of continuous improvement. Yes, the element of the ISO is continuous improvement. So company aim to improve product and services continuously, meeting the expectation of customer, exceeding the expectation of the customers. Another benefit is opportunity for partnership. So ISO certification has a requirement to become an accredited supplier in the organization. So it enhances the network of partnership among the accredited or certified institutions or organizations. Now we will be discussing about ISO 9000 series. Actually, ISO 9000 is a family of standard itself as well as a standard. So ISO 9000 standard is a compilation of quality concepts, guidelines, and it provides vocabulary. ISO 9001 is the standard for quality assurance in the field of design, development, production, installation, and servicing. If any organization is fulfilling this criteria of designing, development, production, installation, and servicing, then that organization must apply for ISO 9001. Next is ISO 9002. It means the organization is involved in production and installation of manufacturing system only. ISO 9003 means the organization is involved in final inspection and testing. And ISO 9004, it's again the guidelines for the application of standards in quality management and quality system. So as I stated earlier, ISO 9000 and 9004 are guidance standard only, not certifying standards. They describe what is necessary to accomplish the requirement outlined in standard 1, 2 and 3. So core elements of the ISO 9001. The first one is customer focus. It means the organization understand the need of customer, current need and future need. The organization measures customer satisfaction. It meets the customer requirement. It manages customer relationship, and organizational objectives are aligned with the customer need and expectation. Another one is leadership. It means the organization establish a vision and direction for the growth of the organization. It set challenges. It established the trust. The organization recognized its employees' contribution and empower its employee. Next one is involvement of people. Means the organization ensures that people's abilities are used and valued. Every employee of the organization is accountable. Everyone is working towards continual improvement. There is a scope of learning, knowledge sharing, training, and open discussion of the problem and the constraints. Next one is process approach. It means the organization measure the capability of the activities. It identifies linkage between the activities. The organization prioritize improvement opportunities and deploy resources effectively and learn about the process view of work. Next one is system approach to management. It means the worker culture inside the organization is systematic. Everything is well documented. Continuous improvement. Next, the organization puts its effort for the continual improvement in the quality of its product or services. It calibrates the improvement. It aligns improvement activities. It empowers people or employee to make improvements. Next is evidence-based decision making. The organization ensures the accessibility of accurate and reliable data. There is no fudge. The organization uses appropriate method to analyze the factual data. The organization makes decision based on that analysis. Balance that analysis with practical experience and then the decisions are taken. Next is mutual beneficial supplier relationship. It means the organization identify and select suppliers to manage cost, optimize resources, create values, relations of short term and long term. The organization recognize supplier success. It collaborates on improvement and development activities. And many more. Now come, what are the documents required for the mandatory requirements of ISO 9001? These are the list of the requirements, documents and records like monitoring and measuring equipment calibration record, record of training, skill, experience and qualification, product services requirement review records, records about design development, record about design and development inputs, records of design and development controls, record of design and development outputs, design and development change records, characteristics of the product to produce and service to be provided, record about customer property, production or service provision change records, record of conformity of product service with acceptance criteria, record of non-conforming outputs, monitoring of the measurement result, internal audit program, result of internal audits, results of the management review, and the results of the corrective actions. It means the quality management system provides each and every action as per written document. So organization has to follow all the instruction and prepare its document according to the requirement. And these documents are based upon factual data. On the basis of these documents, the auditor from the registrar or certifying body audits the organization and certify the organization as per their requirements. Thank you.